Alrighty, welcome back everybody. So, let me grab that. Today, we are going to try to find the Nether Fortress. We're going to try to find the Stronghold. Really quick though, I've done a couple of things. I made this. The beacon used to be like down right below this or whatever. I ended up just moving it over a little bit because I didn't want it to just be, I don't know, the beam was like right there in front of the little balcony and everything, and I don't know, it wasn't really like obstructing the view because it's like a tiny little beam, but I don't know, it was just kind of off-putting. So I made this little house, more like a tower I guess, but I went ahead and furnished it and everything, and yeah, it just literally serves the purpose of holding the beam or hiding the base of it at least. So I did that. If I come over here, I've just been doing some stuff in my free time here and there. This is work in progress. I think what I'm going to end up doing is filling in the top layer of this, and then I'll have backup animals underneath, but then I'll have this little cover shelter split up into sections where I'll have, you know, a couple of each animal above, just to kind of make it look a little bit better, because this giant hole in the ground doesn't really match the rest of the aesthetic going on around here. And then obviously you can see it right here. I built another house. This is more of like a log, like a woodcutter's house or whatever. I put one of these little log stacks or whatever right here. This is, I think there's some oak and, you know, different kinds of wood. And then yeah, pretty standard house over here, but I went ahead and put in a little axe, and this is supposed to be like a little pile of like little logs or whatever. But yeah, nothing too crazy, just making small houses here and there to kind of fill up the landscape, make it look a little bit nicer. I'm still really torn on whether or not I want to do an actual village, as far as like actually putting villagers in it, because I feel like if I put actual villagers in it, I'm gonna have to end up putting a wall around the whole thing to make sure zombies don't get in, and I'll have to make sure it's really lit up and everything. Whereas if it's just me and like the one villager over there in the fishing hut that the zombies can't even get to anyway, I feel like it's a lot easier this way. Like, not that I don't really want to build a wall, it seems unnecessary really. But yeah, I've been breeding the bees here and there as much as I can anyway, because they're so torn on staying inside their little huts. And you might notice that my skin actually is Steven. It's because for some reason my internet is down, but that's the beauty about Minecraft. I can play it whether the internet's here or not. So anyways, we're gonna... Hello? Oh, that way. Wasn't expecting that. So we're going to go, and I'm going to try to find the Stronghold today. I went ahead and got obsidian for a portal and everything, so that way we can potentially get back faster. And I brought my compass just in case I need to end up coming back through the overworld, because compasses don't work in the Nether. But yeah, got everything I need. So we're going to try to head over there really quick and see what's going on with that. So just a quick little thing. I really like the terrain generation in this game. Of course, the dogs are going to start barking as soon as I do this, but I just thought this was a cool little area. Okay, so I guess we're gonna explore this thing on camera. It would be easy for me to just go ahead and do it without, but what's the fun in that? Hey, we got some loot. Iron, not worried about that pickaxe. Not worried about those pants. Dang, another one. I don't care about that saddle. Hello, oh. It's a dead end. If I'm not mistaken, I think the Eye of Ender used to take you to the portal room. But maybe it just takes you to the actual thing itself now. Because it would be a lot... I think it would be a lot better if it didn't take you to the portal, just so that way you're not, you know, right there at your end goal, like you don't have to explore this thing at all. Because, I mean, this is a pretty huge structure, and it would be a waste if you just showed up at the end. So... this is always cool. I really like when there's a ravine with the Stronghold. But, you know, it doesn't reach the surface. Sometimes it's really cool because you'll come across a ravine and you'll see the Stronghold down inside of it. I always thought that was pretty neat, how the terrain generation does that sometimes. Here's Silverfish. Oh boy, here we are. I'm getting rid of that spawner. Silverfish are like the worst spawner like farm, so not worried about that at all. Surprisingly, we only lost 2 Eye of Enders. I'm pretty sure one of them busted, and then one of them got stuck in the rocks whenever I got down to the actual Stronghold itself. It went straight down into the rocks, and then I couldn't find where it went. So... here we are. I didn't know that made that sound. That's I like that. Oh yeah. Huh. I don't think I'm ready for this yet. Well, I mean, from what I understand, the Ender Dragon isn't too crazy, but if I'm not mistaken, He has some sort of fire breath attack now that they didn't have whenever I first fought the Ender Dragon, like way back when he first got added. So if I'm not mistaken, you can have... I keep saying that. I'm pretty sure you can have... whatchamacallit? A bottle with you or something, and you can get Dragon's Breath as a bottle, like a potion. I don't know what it does, but... I don't know. I'll actually look it up here in just a second and see if I actually care on whether or not we get one. Oh! Well, there wasn't any... oh, there's a chest right there, actually. Riptide 3. Oh, boy. We'll put that in there. We'll come back and probably strip some of this out later. Okay, and I've not really explored the Nether too much, so there's a good chance I'm not going to know where we're at. Yep, no clue. But maybe I can figure it out. I mean, we're not. Obviously, because the ratio's 8-to-1 in the Nether, we can't be too far. But you never know. Let me come up here really quick and see if there's anything familiar. Pretty sure 0-0 would be really close to my base, because I remember when we did the beacon, it was at 168, 168. And that would be not too far away in the Nether from 0-0, at least. But anyways, let me look up really quick and see whether or not it would be worth it to get Dragon's Breath. And if it isn't, which I know you can, if I'm not mistaken, you can resummon the Ender Dragon in this. Like, I don't know how, but I'm pretty sure you can. So let me do a little bit of research really quick, and we'll see whether or not we want to just hop right in, or if I'd rather go back and set up first. Okay, so put some stuff in my chest. I'm not taking these 2 in just because I don't need them, and if I die, I would much rather lose my armor and these 2 than lose my whole set of tools, especially with these being as good as they are. But lingering potions apparently are just like a sub potion that you mix with other potions to make, like, so if it was a lingering potion of poison, you would throw it down, and it would basically make like a small little cloud on the floor, and anything that walks into the cloud, I guess, would get poisoned. So I'm not too worried about that. This is very intimidating. I'm pretty sure they've changed the fight a little bit. I'm pretty sure there's like iron bars, like little cages around some of the little floating things that you have to shoot on top of the pillars. So this is going to be interesting, especially with me not having any potions or anything on me. So yeah, whatever. Alright, here we go. This should be fun though. I mean, even if I die, hopefully I don't get knocked off and I can come and get my stuff back. But, I mean, anything could happen, really. Hello? Yeah. I don't see any cages around any of them. Oh, there's a cage around that one. Okay. And that one. Ow! Oh, 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 oh. Oh, the portal's... Ah, does the portal just get lit now? Get that away from me. Nice. My aim's doing pretty alright. Nice. Alright, the ones I'm worried about. I think I remember seeing a trick where if you're right here at the corner, you can shoot up in there. Oh yeah. This isn't so bad. Nice. I feel like the Wither... Well, I mean, obviously I'm not shooting the dragon yet, but I feel like the Wither was a little bit more intimidating to me. Oh, a little too low. I can't tell if I think I would hear the explosion, but who knows. Is it on top of this one? What is he doing? Back away. This one's super tall. There we go. I don't guess there's any more left. Ender Dragon's such a cool idea, though. I really like the fact that like the last boss is a dragon, which you wouldn't think that like a dragon would be like a good Minecraft mob, especially with it being so much like blocks and stuff. But I feel like they pulled it off pretty well. Like he's a little weird looking, but you know, he wasn't bound to look like a real dragon. He's got Enderman on him. Uh-oh, uh-oh. I'm surprised I haven't looked at any Enderman yet. So I don't understand why he keeps getting right there. Oh, is he just breathing? The Enderbender just... the Enderbender just walking forward and dropping on him. Like, backing up. I don't want to underestimate him, so I'm going to go ahead and eat. Alright, like 2 more hits. No, kill him before he goes into that weird stance. Hey. It's beautiful. Go ahead and grab that screenshot. Gimme, 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 gimme. I thought I remember you getting over 100 levels from this, but not like it's a huge deal either way. Well, that was fun. Alright, well, now I gotta figure out how to get an elytra and see what that's all about. I thought I remember saying, hearing somebody say that the Ender Dragon drops an elytra now, but I don't think that's true. Either that or they were playing some sort of like mod pack or something like that. So I know that you have to throw an Ender Pearl into that thing and it will take you to another one of the surrounding Nether Islands or whatever. Or Ender Islands. I keep calling this the Nether. But I don't know if I want to get into all that today. I'd like to get the egg. But let's do the whole credits thing really quick. And then I think we'll end it off there. I know this is kind of a shorter episode, but this was a big one. This is a big step for me. I haven't actually beat the game in a really long time, probably like 5-6 years. Well, I guess maybe not 5-6 years. Whenever they added the Ender Dragon for the first time, I'm pretty sure that's when the last time I beat the game. Like, I really didn't care about beating it much after that, but yeah, so let me, oh no, I'm gonna respawn at that village because I slept in that bed. Oh well, here we go.